if we're trying to figure out where f of x is increasing faster than g of x, we're saying that the derivative of f of x is bigger than the derivative of g of x. Remember, the derivative measures how fast a function is increasing or decreasing. So because we want the function f of x to be increasing faster than g, we want f prime to be bigger than g prime. Let's go ahead and compute those derivatives. The derivative of f would be 8x minus 15, and the derivative of g of x would just be x squared. The 3 comes down in front, cancels the 3, and the new power is 2. Okay, so we have this inequality to solve. I think the best thing to do to help you solve an inequality like this is get everything over to one side. So I'm going to subtract the 8x and the negative 15, and I can rewrite this as x squared minus 8x plus 15 is less than 0. Okay, now I can factor this expression, x squared minus 8x plus 15, into x minus 5 times x minus 3. What values of x cause this to equal 0? Yeah, I know it says less than 0, but in order to figure out where it's less than 0, we're first going to figure out where it's equal to 0. I can say that with some confidence that x equals 5 and x equals 3 cause this entire thing to equal 0. So I'm going to draw a number line with 3 and 5 on that number line. Okay, pick your favorite number larger than 5. When I pick something like 6, and I plug this into my inequality, 6 minus 5 is 1, 6 minus 3 is 3, 1 times 3 is 3, but that's not less than 0. So I'm going to cross this off because we want the result to be less than 0. Let's try a number between 3 and 5. I think x equals 4 works perfectly. 4 minus 5 is negative 1, 4 minus 3 is positive 1, negative 1 times 1 is negative 1, which is less than 0. So we're going to put a check mark over the interval from negative 3 to 5 because that's where we plucked the number x equals 4 out. Okay, we're going to pluck one last number, x equals 2, from this interval, and plug that in. 2 minus 5 is negative 3, 2 minus 3 is negative 1, negative 3 times negative 1 is positive 3, but that again is not less than 0, so we're going to put a cross, we're going to cross off that interval, and so the only interval we're looking for that satisfies this inequality is from 3 to 5, which can be written like this.